This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two.
Ready.
And the Miami stopped at the 28. The first down for the offense. Back to pass, it's Ward. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Canes in the hurry-up. Off-play action on first down. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
On second down, wants to throw it. Looking for a deep man. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the red zone.
This is a third and long. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. They're trying to get to it. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Ward. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Coming after him. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Caves!
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a...
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. For a productive play on 1st down. He's gonna pass. Still looking on the move. Wasting no time taking a shot. He holds it in and nobody's close. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Movement here from the tight end. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking down the middle. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Looking downfield, it's Ward. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Canes headed quickly to the line. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
Yes,
and
sir.
they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the 1st half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. Past the 30. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead.
Let's go.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Touch pass on the run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shorten their play in the back half.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to run it back. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good up.
Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch down the right side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but it's out of bounds and incomplete. Second down coming.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Got it behind the line. It's Mars. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Sooners will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass.
Damn.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football,
short,
the
damn, I guess it's too high.
Go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown Sooners.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got time. They they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but
catch those.
Sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. But jet sweep pass. The defense
you better click off.
Loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Saw that. Tough guy.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Ward. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic with his feet. The ball is out behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on what's likely the final play of the half. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And the Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Oh.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football.
Going up top.
Oh, I had it.
Goes through his hands. Oh,
fucking had it.
Explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Ward. Hit as he throws.
Bruh.
He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Sheesh. Good shit.
Touchdown Sooners! They take the lead with the 6. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. That drive not too taxing
you got my
on
attention.
the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
Oh my God.
Traffic picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. On the option. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. A first down run in the red zone. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Second and goal for the offense. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's third and goal. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too.
Got him.
And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Going deep.
Let's go.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Got him.
He got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Oh, I didn't even know I was getting the ball. I should have kept going. Fuck. Damn.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Ward.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
His 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Burks. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Moves away as he feels pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Fires on the move.
Damn it.
How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooner!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Motion from the offense. He'll set up to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. We got the hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to pass, it's Ward. He wants a big play here late. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just
all kinds of room to the right. At the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making my play.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Here we go. On the option. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And that's unfortunate for the offense. A golden opportunity to walk away with 2 extra points, but you fumble it at a critical juncture in the game. How's this one going to impact this game?
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead, you got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try it, they get it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And then pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.